Declaration is hereby issued that the entire Social Health Insurance Fund Act 2023 are all unconstitutional for the reasons set out in this judgment and therefore invalid, null and void.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, there's a common saying in Swahili that siku za nyani kufa zikifika miti yote uteleza. Maybe how you understand it, unaweza tuelezea hapo chini ya comment section, unaielewaje hiyo. There's a statement here and I will wish to read to you this statement. And this statement is about a court ruling. A court ruling. You know, the government has been claiming that courts are being used by certain people to sabotage their projects. That has been the notion from the government side. And that's why you find that there's that time KOOME was forced to go to State House and have a meeting with William RUTO. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, there is a statement here that court holds controversial shift, sends it back to Parliament. Shift, Social Health Insurance Fund. That is a new scheme that falls under SHA, Social Health Authority, the body that Atwoli is part of, that committee, the board. Because you remember Atwoli is part of the board that SHA has formulated. I want us to go to this statement. There's a reaction here from the courts, what the courts are saying. But before you do that, please like this video. It's so important if you like this video. And I'm so grateful for everyone who has been liking our videos. I don't take that for granted. Subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed before. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I know this might be good news to medical care providers, talking about clinics, hospitals, health centers, ones that provide services with the NHIF, you know. Because most people think that this SHA or shift is going to complicate their work, and there's talk that the new shift is only seeking to categorize facilities. So there are some treatments which you can't do as a facility. You have to make a recommendation to another facility of a higher level to you. Maybe if you're a person who's been managing things like pressure, you know, pressure, you've been containing that. So maybe your level cannot allow you to do that. You will be forced to refer to someone maybe of level 4. If you're level 2, maybe refer to level 3, 4. But this is something that you can manage. So it's going to limit most of healthcare facilities. So there has been an uproar on the same. So Justice Alfred Mabea, Robert Limo, and Frida Mugambi stated unequivocally,
a declaration is hereby issued that the entire Social Health Insurance Fund Act 2023, the entire Digital Health Act 2023, and the entire Primary Health Act 2023 are all unconstitutional for the reasons set out in this judgment and therefore invalid, null and void. Since this was a public interest litigation, we order each party to bear own costs.
So all the schemes under NHIF were supposed to be transferred to the SHA authority, that is a Social Health Authority. And most facilities, just like I said, hawataki mambo. It's complicating their work because it's not clear. And there's also talk that, I don't know whether this is confirmed, but there's talk that CAMARGO insurance is going to be part and parcel of the process of billing. This is what happens. And facility originates a bill. This bill will be channeled to social health. But it's alleged that these bills will be audited by CAMARGO first, but then the Social Health Authority will make payments. But the CAMARGO will make recommendation on what to be paid, how to be paid. It means the process of audit shall have been left with the CAMARGO insurance. I mean, if at all the truth, that is the truth, that CAMARGO is going to be part and parcel of this process. So now there's the Digital Health Act. That's part of it. I think it involve mambo ya your system and basically the process flows and vitu kama hizo. The Digital Health Act. And there's also talk that the person who used to head AMACO is a person heading the digital health section. If that is the case, then what do you think is going to happen? Because there's also talk that AMACO is part and parcel of William Ruto. That Ruto is the owner of AMACO. Is it the owner of the majority shareholder? But he has a stake in AMACO. So if he has a stake in AMACO, and then in the process of building, AMACO is part of it, then what does that mean? It's very simple. Vested interest. Now, if what is happening or trending right now is true, that the courts have done that, but of course this is true, anything that comes from the court will just have to be true. It's not propaganda, not political, but it's just a fact as far as laws of this land are concerned. So, in a nutshell, the court suspended any further actions undertaken under SHIF, including the ongoing legislation. So I know someone will ask me, someone is concerned right now, asking why is it that this law has been suspended the moment Nakumecha was fired. See, Nakumecha, being the former CS under health, was the person who was pushing this SHA. And there was talk that the implementation has been suspended to somewhere there, I think November, October, November then. That is the time now this SHA was supposed to start. So if you look at what the courts have said, the courts have not stopped SHIF, but the courts have said we have suspended until some issues contained in that SHIF are reconstituted. So the parliament is being given an opportunity to debate further on that and have it reconstituted. But the good thing with the current way the parliament is operating is that now the parliament will now have to debate matters professionally. It's unlike previously whereby it was only one-sided. This time round, I am foreseeing a parliament whereby voice of reason will prevail. And maybe if there are any petitions, they will be allowed in parliament. Mind you, one thing that the police needs to know is that petitions are allowed. They can petition the government, the parliament to do certain things. But what you have seen with the police lately, that is not allowed. That's why you find that there's a video that was trending 2-3 days ago about people who were seen demonstrating, not really demonstrating, they were seen I think they could have been spotted at the gates of parliament. They were manhandled into a waiting Land Cruiser and probably taken to police. That is the case. So I know the charges. The charges might be trespassing. Is that the case? But I think it's allowed. One can petition the parliament. So you're allowed to present a petition in parliament. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to rest my case here. But what do you think about this latest development? The courts are deciding that we now have to do justice. If we go to bed with the government, then we will be kicked out. So you find that the courts also suffered. When they were doing the demonstrations, some of the Supreme Court, I think part of it was banned. Maybe that's, I didn't check the video correctly, but I think kuna sehemu ambayo ilipata moto kidogo. The Supreme Court did, Parliament did. That was a message to those officers that hawafanyi kazi vizuri. So this has awakened the government. The government is now doing things vizuri, which is okay now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to rest my case here. Perhaps if you're watching this video and are not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe. Like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.